All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are starting a new game today. Our first PS5 game, I think? I mean, technically it's a PS4, PS5 game available on multiple systems. We are on the fast forward game, the 15th fast forward, which is Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood on the PS5. Oh, how's it going, everybody? Welcome, everyone. Madrino, hello, Master ATT, Empress Chronicle, Set Cobra, Tim, Self of Chaos and Log, Baines, hello. Didn't miss anybody? Bork. Look at John Kratos. Yeah, it totally doesn't look like Kratos whatsoever, right? Totally not trying to bank on God of War. Kratos becomes a hairy boy. Yeah, I've decided to keep the PS4 overlay, just tweak it a little bit. Yeah, that PS5 does not look good. Let's just say that. I never liked the style of the PS5. How's it going, buddy? How's it going, Zelthera? Saber for wife. Hello, welcome everybody. I said hello, Empress. How's it going, Empress? Welcome. Herc with the 33 months. Sephiroth. Herc, thanks so much for the continued support. 33 months of awoos. Pop color doesn't look good to a lot of people, yeah. Like, if it was all black, it's the only console that's just ugly as shit. I mean, the Xbox 360, original Xbox 360 is white, and of course the Wii. But PS5 is like, hey, let's just do both. Like, really? Not exactly a great looking style. I don't know who designed that, but... Alright, just luminosity, and it's good enough. Right into an intro. Knock on. Did we actually start the game? I don't know if the game just started, or... We'll start the timer. PS2. This is PS2 times 2 plus 1. Going with the stylized black and white with some red. Looks like those commercials for... What game was it? Some games that did this Frozen style thing. Canadian border, oh no. Are we a Canadian werewolf? Yeah, it's probably the nicest looking thing in the game. Apparently we're Canadian werewolves. Ooh, eh? Turning to hairy boy. Fancy. Becoming a furry. No. What does Yif mean? Why do I want to do it? It's an ugly thing. Oh, Guts dungeon. Already at the end of the game. PG. Apparently. Are we a hippie werewolf? That would explain things. We're hippie Canadian werewolf. That is the lore of this game. And that wasn't even the start. Alright. What we got? Bonuses. Hair code. Check out color. Can't change any of that yet. I guess I'm not unlocked yet. Replay intro. Settings. Keep that for now and see how it goes. Tutorial is off by default? Or is it on? I don't know. I guess it's... The lit up one is the right one. Objective labels, language. Português do Brasil. Graphics. I'm sure we'll learn these as we play. Hey, Filthy Bear. You missed the intro cinematic. Music's good. It'll probably get me, like, content ID'd on YouTube, I'm sure. Ow! Right. Start. New game. Easy, normal, hard. Play on normal as usual. Tarker Mill vicinity. The pack of Tarker Mill is set on driving the Endron Corporation out of their territory. After several weeks of preparation, they finally have a plan. Didn't have enough time to read it. Loading times on PS5 are too fast. The Garou are driven by their rage, a supernatural fury that is as much strength as a curse. I am a werewolf.
The Wild. The Weaver. And the Worm. 3 primal forces from which the world, Gaia, springs. The Wild is creation, formless and abundant.
Look at these CG animations.
Shapes, making order out of chaos. The Worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad.
Chaos.
Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those 3 forces is long gone now.
They were definitely a hippie werewolf.
Insidiously, the worm gains more and more ground every day.
Stock footage, what do you mean?
Vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the earth.
This is clearly fully CG.
The werewolves remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the Wild.
The Wild. Endron. Guess we ripped that suit a few too many times. Keep stitching it back together.
Alright. They should be ready now.
The best way to get Endron out of the region is to attack their bottom line.
Look at those
Plan
abs.
to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla, if you please.
I've recently gained access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps and send dummy data to the system to make them think their oil field has run dry.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on, they treat unprofitable sites like gangrenous limbs. They'll give this one the chop right away.
Seems too easy.
I don't know. Even if we do manage to push them out, they'll only set up somewhere else. We need to hurt them, bring them down, not chase them away.
We've already talked about this, Cahal. They're too close to the cairn. If we stage an attack, they'll look for the ones who did it. I don't want Endron's eyes on our home. Our best option is to work in the shadows.
But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Cahal. We've been preparing this for weeks.
His wife.
We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her.
She's totally gonna
Rather
die.
we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away. Think she's going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
Where's better
Don't
daughter?
worry, I'll talk to her. You just focus on your mission.
Cahal, I've got this. I love you. See you soon.
No, we won't. You're gonna die. Interact. What am I interacting with?
We've been stuck in this cave for weeks studying Endron's movements. At least now we finally got a plan. I hope we're done here soon.
These butter smooth graphics. A little more FPS than Pirates of the Caribbean. He does, actually. Minus, you know, I got a little more hair.
Endron. One of the most destructive companies North America has to offer. Known for their violence and endless greed. If we left them to their own devices, they'd ravage this place till there was nothing left but dust. I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's
Shorter
my
beard.
sister, remember?
Should have sent me too.
She's Adana's mother. I should be out there with her.
I can
I gave it a lot of thought.
put in the camera during
Chances of
cutscenes.
success are better if she's alone. It's as simple as that. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endron scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
Endron? Competing with Final Fantasy VII speedrun? I know, right? Good old AGDQ. Take a look at these pictures. So much detail I could read the numbers. That small label on the side, if I could read that. Not quite important. No, a little too blurry.
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning.
God, it's so smooth. Hello. Are you my spirit animal?
What do you think, old friend? Yeah, that makes two of us. Not too keen on this plan.
Rafiki.
Ava did an impressive job installing all this. I'll have to thank her for this later.
We got the menus here. Mission, skills, tutorial. So many skills. Tactical, combat. Any skill points left? Guess we start at the bottom and work our way up. Tutorial, the lupus. Press circle to shift Cahal in his lupus form. I'm sure all this will be explained while we're actually playing the game, because, you know, modern game, of course, every freaking step is a tutorial. Nope, pirates are done. Now we're playing Harry Boys. It's an old school computer here. What year is this taking place? I'm not sure if this is like modern times or what, or if like slightly in the future.
Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that.
It's not voice
Tried to
technology.
reach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
See, we're using old hippie equipment. We're not using fancy supercomputer, like fancy like advanced laptops. We're using like microcomputers from, you know, 50 years ago. Just frustrated.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're 10 times better at hacking than me or Rodko with your eyes closed. Just give it time. Besides, you installed all of this on your own. Have faith in your abilities.
I know, but... Thanks. A little pep talk never hurts. But how are you doing?
It's like an Xbox 360
Talk
game.
to your daughter yet?
I don't know. If you look at the skin,
I'm just heading her way.
skin looks pretty good. Like when they flex, for example, it stretches. Yeah, and this is definitely not a AAA game. This is like, you know, B. Guns. We don't need guns. Fucking werewolf. Look at these amazing cloth physics.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet and miserable.
You must be patient.
Don't worry, our work here's nearly finished. You'll be back at the cairn with your friends before you know it.
How you doing?
But why'd you have to drag me out here in the first place? It's not like you've got me doing anything out here.
Your mom wanted you to come along, so you could see what our field missions entail.
These are
They
dirty
entail
guys.
a bunch of bullshit. All we ever do is watch and take notes. We're not accomplishing anything.
Language, young lady. And preparation is key.
Yeah, speak English.
Know how your enemy will respond
Not French.
before you move. Faux stripped of surprise is fangless.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
I wish I could have.
Guess they have like some weird
Rodko
spotlight
wants
thing
us to
to
keep a low
highlight their
profile.
faces when you're looking over the
No one better
shoulder.
at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know it's his job to make those decisions. And like I said, all that observation we were doing was minimizing the danger. Your mother will be just fine, Adie. Don't worry.
Quadruple A game. Other ones don't do anything yet. And shift the shoulder view.
Shit.
Cahal, wake up. We're gonna need you.
What's going on?
What's happening, Dad? Is Mom okay?
No, she's dead.
Don't worry, Adie. Your mother knows what she's doing. I'm sure she's fine.
She's totally dead. But we're gonna go berserk and become a werewolf and murder everything.
Ludmilla needs you to get her out. Rodko will give you the rundown.
Nothing to drink, oh man.
A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence is shaking things up.
Got tabletop games is based on, oh yeah. How's my wife?
Tell me Ludmilla's okay.
She's okay. They've still got no idea she's on site. But their guard patrols have changed, and certain areas are locked down. And that includes the one Ludmilla's in.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked. And Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, she is
In her
already
mid-20s?
secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back. There's no time to waste. My sister needs you.
Ludmilla, I'm on my way.
Remember, stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts.
Stealth time. How do we jump? Press X. Oh, thank God. Game told me how to do that. Never played a game before in my life. Press circle to shift Cahal into his Lupus form. Hooray. Yeah, apparently, right? Although, to be fair, it is, like, above them, so, you know, from down there you wouldn't spot a cave up here. I'm a wolf. Ow! I'm sure wolves can jump like this. This looks totally realistic. God, that jump is a little too much. I wonder if there's like hidden... crouch button. I guess this technically is crouch. Yeah, apparently, right? Like that's an insane jump for a fucking wolf. Like a stationary jump, just boom.
I'm locked in the turbine room in the center of the site. You'll have to get here without being seen. The area you're passing through should be deserted right now, though.
This is Metal Gear. Then we can strafe inside of a duct. Tollies. How come we're ducking now? How do we unduck? Is it like default? Is it automatic depending on context? Hot drinks. I want a hot drink. What kind of coffee do they have? Oops. There's hot chocolate with milk, French vanilla, cafe mocha, cappuccino. We got bubbles, soda, orange, cola, carrot, ew. Grapefruit, lime, orange, soda, cola. What's carrot juice instead of a pop machine?
Door's locked. Ava?
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
A number vision. L1. Fancy. Can wolves use computers? No. Dude over there. One more over there. There's 3 there.
Guards. Ludmilla, we got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
Or, you know, we won't tell her. You know, it's fine. Didn't really want to tell her anyways. Epic exclusive on PC? Is it like a timed exclusive? Because I imagine this game came out in 2021, so time exclusion would have expired by now.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence. And a shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That should distract him for a few minutes. But if a guard does see you...
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hell of a time for a melon.
Kind of brutal.
I'll go check it out.
Love how the logo on their jackets is low resolution. It's like pixelated. Oh, they didn't leave any pizza for me. Van pizza. I don't know if I want to pick up... I don't want to buy pizza that's sold out of a van. I pet the wolf. No petting the wolf. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming saving in this game is like automatic. Yeah, it's like checkpoints. Modern games and all that. Still. Takedowns. Increase Cahal's rage. The more rage, the more dangerous the Krynos will be in combat. Or we could just ignore them.
I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. Folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
Crossbow. Bolts are limited and must be refilled. Great. well, I'm just assuming it's like it's some sort of wolf vision thing. We can carry 3 crossbow bolts, really? Just 3? I mean, I guess we don't really have too many places to hold that thing. Not about metaphorically about selling their souls. A lot of Pentax employees are more human evil spirit hybrids. Interesting. Well, again, by that guy. Look at their low resolution Endron logo on their shirt. Like, why is that so pixelated compared to everything else? Like the rest of the textures are pretty decent, and then yet the fucking logo, it's like super low res. Guess we can't hide the bodies. A lot of dudes in there. Okay, apparently we don't... When we climb over the obstacle, we just like do a little jump. We don't do like a fucking moon jump. I wonder what their vision is, like how far they can actually see. I wonder if there's any collectibles in this. We can't go underneath this, really? He did. I would totally die from embarrassment too. Okay, so there's like an eyeball that kind of warns you that they can kind of see you, and it probably fills up. Yeah. The guy stopped right before.
What happened?
Must murder everything. No cracking sign, exactly. Hopefully just that to be fun. Not terrible so far. A little bit I played. Yeah, you can hear it crack there. That guy's deaf as hell. Alright, I guess we stop crouching automatically when there's nobody left. So that's kind of an easy way of knowing if there's still some dudes around. I'm curious if there's any sort of collectibles. Doesn't seem like there is so far. Kind of going off the beaten path and there's nothing there, so... Cut that jump.
I'm in the refinery.
Perfect. I'm not far now. Nearly at the passageway leading into it.
You fast. That dash is just like boom.
Shit! Something's following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer.
Not a black spiral dancer.
Fuck! Rodko.
I heard. No more sneaking around. We fight. Now go. I'll meet you with Ravine.
I'm done fucking around.
Werewolf time. Roar. Quick attacks, strong attacks, jump attacks. Damn. Dodges. So much blood.
I've hacked into their system. Now,
Piss now.
I can see they've got snipers in the next room.
Special move healing. L2 and X. Cost rage. Makes there's some truth to it. Yeah. I know, right? Well, they know they didn't have a chance, but what are they gonna do? What's the other... R2? There's like different forms. There's like badass, super, like... There's like super speedy form. There's different abilities too. Screw those walls. L2 and circle. Or square. Rip that guy. It'd be an agile. It's music. Yeah, it's an RPG. There's skills and everything. See? Got skills we can level up and all that shit. RPG. I mean, this is pretty much, let's be honest, it's definitely like an adventure game. Or like an action game more than so an RPG, but it's different. And I can't see this being super long. Screw all this stuff. Man, they really need to engineer this stuff a little stronger. Assassin's Creed are just like collection simulators. Yeah, I can't see this being very, very long. Silver damage? Silver is the Krynos' weakness. Silver damage will lower the maximum health of Krynos for the rest of the fight. Screw that guy. Ow. Snipe me. Screw those boxes. God of War. There's no God of War on my list. Yes, I know how healing works, thank you. My werewolf form. Boo. I'm assuming maybe the clothes are his fur. Yeah, I know, right? Oozing blood. It's like disappearing somehow. It's invisible ink blood, apparently. PS5 can't handle that much blood. Looks really pixelated there on the ground for some reason. Can't get back to wolf form. I'm fight a boss here, aren't I? Just as soon as I got rid of my werewolf form. Convenient. My wife!
Milla.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh. Tell 80.
Called it.
No! Please, no!
triple move attack. I know what he's doing, but the frenzy. Press up to trigger the frenzy. Dog fighting, yeah. Damage on distress, yeah. I kind of figured she would die like really quick. Like all the death flags were on her. You know, she kind of goes up herself, and it's like you got this whole dude who goes rage crazy there. It's like, yeah. Bangera, rating. They're starting some epic music. How's it going? Boss time. What are we playing? Some Aretha. Like Franklin? Frenzy. Rip that guy. Unstoppable.
Cahal! Cahal! No. Food Miller.
Japanese old schooler JPG, oh yeah? Nice.
It's me, Cahal. Listen to me. Cahal, damn it! No. You need to fight the rage. Cahal, that's Rafik! Stop it!
Not Rafik. Rafik, no.
What have I done? Rafik. There's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Hulk smash. The Japanese only old school JRPG. I guess it wasn't that great from your mention of it. Anything but Rafik. He was like a puppy. A really big puppy. King. Colorado's Sour Mash Whiskey. Two characters really don't care about already dead. What, you didn't care about Rafik? How dare you, sir? 5 years later. Oh, those are never fun. That's the reason why I never came stateside.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, an Endron rep no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right? Think you'd ever make the move to Endron? Hey, what the?
I never ended up using that crossbow. Another Pentex subsidiary.
All clear, Dusk. We're good to go.
Even more of a brick, yeah.
"5 years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn. Endron killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul.
Not the worm.
I had to leave my daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
And in other news, Endron is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula will be unveiled alongside the opening of their new headquarters in...
This exile was my only choice. I'd become a danger to my pack. I often wonder what's become of them. Of Rodko, of Ava, of 80. This is the closest I've been to Talker's Mill in 5 years.
No, it doesn't seem to be any apocalypse as far as I'm aware. Is it apocalypse of, like, I don't know, global warming, if you call it that?
Cahal, we're here. You're up.
Yeah, there you go.
How much time do we have before they notice the guards on the outside have gone quiet?
They report in by radio every hour. That's our deadline for getting our hands on the explosives and getting out of here.
Let's go through
the plan. Just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endron. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces. All you've got to do is open the gate to their delivery bay for me. I'll create a diversion while you're exchanging the labels.
Got it. We'll have to play it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan falls through.
We'll have you sneak around back by their storage facility. Security should be pretty thin there, especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
Well, the customers...
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
The Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what?
I think everybody's a scum of the earth.
Explosives were originally headed to Endron, another megacorp of assholes. Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
All right, I'm off.
Hey, before you go, are you sure you're up for this, man? You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
Would not understand.
Fine. Come on, we've got a job to do.
Right. If you need me, I'm just a chirp away. Good luck, brother.
Another Pentex subsidiary. When do we get skill points? Sure, now the intro thing is done. Probably get some skill points. Alright. Gonna pause the timer for a second. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick and I'll be back in just a minute. I'm back. Well, I think it's more like, you know, this game probably, if you want the lore, I mean, they expect you to kind of know the whole series, right? It's like playing a D&D game. I mean, usually you don't go in knowing absolutely nothing about D&D. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing in this game. So there's definitely a lot of lore with previous games that, you know, aren't on, you know, like the Vampire and the Masquerade or something like that. It's part of the Vampire and the Masquerade, like mythos, right? So it's all part of that big overarching, you know, world. World of Darkness, yeah. No, yeah, that's 10,000 hours in all the RPGs. Only 47 minutes in this game. Imagine playing this game for 10,000 hours. My god. What the hell would you do for 10,000 hours? There's definitely not 10,000 hours worth of gameplay in this game. Maybe be like MMO levels of gameplay. God, that jump is just so crazy. Jump, jump. Speedrunning. If I can't get a world record after playing this game for 10,000 hours, I would quit. What camera's detection? I love cameras that have like a literal spot.
Packed in the delivery bay and ready to go. Let's do our inventory checks for next month.
Woof. It is. Current time is the current game. And total time is the total time for all the games, so... I mean, I don't know what you're seeing, but on the overlay, current time is 48 minutes. Can we grab his gun? Idiots. Oh god. Good thing is these guys are hiding outside of the camera range. Any more humans? Like the videos of wolves jumping. What, wolves don't jump like this? I don't know. See, they know they're on camera, so they don't jump like that. But in the wild, this is totally how they jump.
I'm inside.
Good. Try to keep a low profile, would you?
High voltage. Number 20, 19, 18, 17. Nice they went through the effort and actually numbered all those correctly. We read the text on those signs, probably like Lorem Ipsum. This something. You can almost read that. Although it looks like, no, I was gonna say maybe the text is the same on each line, but no. This something is something, you can almost read it. Almost legible. Over the blue sign. Can't quite get a good angle on it. Over here, maybe? No, it's too low resolution. Two dudes there.
Endron reached out to me, you know. They're hiring and the pay's pretty good.
I'm sure it is. They're going toe-to-toe with a group of activists right now. Lambda mankind. If I were you, I'd stay here. Keep your head down.
Can we need them to split up? They should not defeat the electric fence. It's a good idea. Anybody want some carrot juice? My treat. You guys really love their van pizza. I haven't tried the crossbow yet. How do you aim? What was the button for? Games by release date? Yeah. Year is it in real life? Yeah, like right now this is a 2021 game. Folder. Who needs folders? Crossbow, L2. Pressing L2, but I guess it doesn't do it because there's no enemies nearby. Is there a folder somewhere I missed? I don't see no folders. There's no collectibles in this so far. MP says like Little Caesar's nasty? Yeah, pretty much. Pizza Time cardboard, it said collect. Assume it was something important. I don't know what you're seeing. Nothing collectible here. There's the arrows, but I'm already like maxed out. If that's what you're talking about. I only carry 3 arrows. Yeah, you can't go nuts yet until they let me. So you want to go nuts and kill everything? No, no, you're not allowed.
You hear the new Endron announcement about their new biofuel? They say they're going green by the end of the year.
The only thing green about that fuel's the label. It's the same shit with new branding. A marketing stunt.
Oversitting like a good boy. Is there like a bag of Cheetos inside that pizza box? They are. It's not like every guard though in every video game. Like you kill somebody right around the corner, they're just like, I don't know what that was, must have been the wind.
They're not running the most attractive operation here.
I mean, they're pumping out weapons for Endron, not selling timeshares. Looks probably aren't their priority.
Death Snuggles. Elevator. They don't have cameras in those elevators.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Uh-oh. Somebody saw something.
Nothing to report. Gonna keep my eyes peeled anyway.
Saw the dude die and it's like, probably just my imagination. Aw.
Should have picked another job.
It was like flying there for a second. Huh. Yay! Thanks, Zero Oh. Instant game over.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Oops. I missed. Hey, Morton. Yeah, cameras are death leaders. I don't know if I got caught by the camera though. I think I got caught by somebody spotting me.
Next to the gate. You should be able to open things up for me from there.
So we're not going that way. You have to move the corpses? No, there's no corpse moving thing. I don't know what happens if they like spot a corpse. This is like instant game over or what? Okay. Well then. You guys like, I think I gotta go over here now.
Better get back to work. Anybody? Huh?
Oh, God damn it.
We have a...
Turn around just like last second. Alright, so much for trying to kill everybody.
They're not running the most attractive operation here.
I mean, they're pumping out weapons for Endron, not selling timeshares. Looks probably aren't their priority.
I mean, if I would have noticed, I would have been like, you know what? Let me move a few steps towards the camera. That's gonna save my ass because this guy's gonna get an instant game over. This guy did the smartest thing he could have done. Let's be honest. Like, let's just pretend I didn't see that. Let's just casually move over here.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Gay as his breath. Kill 100 enemies. Yeah, I mean, this is a PS5/PS4 game. I mean, this is... It obviously runs better on PS5, but it's definitely not a PS5 exclusive. Not my job, not my problem. Yep, pretty much. Is there like a crossbow thing anywhere around here? I wonder.
Nice and quiet.
These two can live for today. Maybe he would have started walking automatically and it just happened to kill the guy just as he started moving. No. Whatever. They get to live.
Dusk, you're up.
On it. Once I've got their attention, you go find what we came for and slap on this fancy new delivery label. Got it?
Hey, you in the truck. What are you doing here?
I'm just here for a pickup, man.
Pickup? What are you talking about? There's no
Remember those
pickup on
corpses.
schedule.
Well, check it again. I gotta be on there. You really think I'd drive all the way out to the ass end of nowhere if I didn't have a pickup?
All right, all right. I'm gonna have to search that truck. Then we'll see about that pickup.
Knock yourself out, bud.
What those things are. Definitely looks like a room where we're going to be going,
According to the intel we
Werewolf.
received, the crates of explosives should be stored around here.
Some explosives just casually wrapped up and ready to go.
All right, Dusk. The delivery label's been switched.
Then it's time for us to get the hell out of Dodge.
Wait. I smell something. Give me a minute to check it out.
Thrust and penumbra vision. Specific threats is just silver. So much silver. Silver bullets. We'll be fighting some big mech dudes soon. 2 silver rounds to one side for the moment. The client hasn't paid the boss yet. Orlov has ordered that nothing be delivered until the invoice is paid.
I knew I smelled it. Silver. Whoever ordered this intends to kill Garou.
Dusk. They're shipping out silver bullets. You know what that means.
Change of plans?
Change of plans. I
In
need to
parts of
find
the
out
temple,
who's
yeah.
buying these bullets and why. Buy me some more time.
Go through the temple and all of a sudden, like, you fight the temple crumbles and all of a sudden you're fighting the Black Pearl.
So, who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
She's from Endron, here for the special order.
The silver bullets? Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
You know what they say.
Yeah, sure,
The client
Garou.
is king, especially when the client's name is Endron.
We will kill some Garou. I'm sorry.
I've got eyes.
You just have to like push him forward. You couldn't just like pull him back. Yeah, silver is always like the bane of werewolves, right? No, like crosses in here or anything. Nice to get some crossbow bolts. Of all the guns they have in here, you think they'd have some crossbow bolts. Oh, there's some.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, you would think there'd be... Well, there may be some later on once we start unlocking skills. Let's rage even more. Electric bolts. Perceives distant spirits with... Easily perceives distant spirits with penumbra vision. Camouflage. No, it doesn't seem like there's anything that will improve takedowns.
So, who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
She's from Endron, here for the special order.
The silver bullet? Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
You know what they say. The client is king, especially when the client's name is Endron.
Wanted to kill everybody.
Shipment's loaded. How are things on your end?
Shouldn't be much longer.
How can they not see me?
1 week. Endron doesn't like waiting.
Oh, paying, clearly. You're not getting anything until Endron is paid up. You can tell that to your President Watkins in person.
I don't think you understand what's at stake here.
Oh, I understand that you've just been attacked and you're looking to hit back. I also understand that you need our ammunition to do that. And we've got that ammunition right downstairs. Ready
does.
and waiting to go. As soon as you've paid us. Sorry, Major. The business is business.
Well, fuck you two. Then we'll attack Tarker's Mill without your help. And rest assured, Mr. Watkins will hear about this.
Tarker's Mill. Hey,
Walks up to him.
you and I need to talk.
Who are
In
you?
rage.
How'd you get in?
I'm asking the questions. Who are you talking to? The woman. And what's this attack on Tarker's Mill?
I'm calling security. Now, die! Bollocks! Security! Alert!
Short peppered.
Dispatch reinforcements right now! Send reinforcements!
Rip that guy. Spirit points.
Tarker's Mill. My old cairn.
Level up.
Adana. I have to go back.
I know, right? Alright, what we got? Alright, so... Just dash tackle in midair. Restoring extra health hits enemies. Alright, seems like a good idea. There's now roar, where we knock surrounding enemies down. Gel stance Chronos generating more rage. Heavy stance damage received is reduced. Activation Frenzy now triggers an automatic free healing. Like a good idea. Oops. You need to switch the delivery label? Yeah. Yeah, we need to switch the delivery label without us... I mean, we could probably just murder everybody, switch the label, and nobody would have known. It's like, what was his goal? We don't know. Maybe he just came in here to murder everybody. Definitely gonna be fighting those mechs at some point. Keep wanting to show us these mechs. Like, guess what you're gonna be fighting?
Dusk.
What the fuck are you doing, Cahal? I just had to pop a couple guards who wanted to put a bullet in my head.
Flasks.
Back here already.
For rage every time he takes a sip on the flask.
Sorry, but I didn't have a choice. Keep the engine running. We're out of here as soon as I get back.
Likes his whiskey. Where are those? Like fields or something? Weird. How do those guards not like come over there? They weren't that far. Carry on as usual. Can't open those.
The alarm went off in the boss's office, but I'm not getting any response from that sector.
Press triangle to sabotage a reinforcement entry.
Take your positions, people. Maximum alert until the situation's clear.
That totally won't make a noise or anything. And by maximum alert, we mean minimum alert. Okay, at least he heard that. So that guy right there didn't hear that. Go there, can spot me.
Hello? Let's make a drug out of that thing. Heads up. Looks like we got company. There's an intruder.
Screw all that. Did I sabotage that one?
Send reinforcements.
Send reinforcements to die.
So much for the stuff.
When will you rage? Yeah. Oh, that clears out the room with the laser. Didn't I sabotage these two and yet it did nothing? They're still able to get in.
No reply from the delivery bay either. Shit, what's going on?
What was that?
Anybody there? Show yourself. Come on out. Show yourself.
Scientist working. Sorry. You want a silly jump? Bounce. Activate 5 reinforcement entries. Check out the trophies in this. Earn some Heimdall. Finish fight with less than 5% health. Internal confrontation with no range increase. 250 enemies. How's that going to be rare? Destroy 5 cameras with the crossbow. Apparently destroy cameras with crossbows. Good to know. So only 7.2% of people finish this game. I think this game is available as one of those extras. What I'm looking for. Extras PlayStation Plus games, so. How to do this? Oh, geez, hello.
Get
Going this way. Oh, this is where we came from. I just came from here. Yeah, so some big beefy dude just gave him a big hug. Maybe we'll leave him alone. Give him some alone time together. We are agents of chaos. Chaos. Why can't we just, like, walk there normally? I want to kill everybody, but I don't know how I'm supposed to kill any of those guys without the other guys seeing.
Intruder sighted.
Stay alert. Don't let him get away. Watch.
Must murder everybody. I think the eye's broken.
Dead shot. Should have picked another job.
I know, right? He spotted somebody dying. Maybe the dude just had a heart attack. I mean, come on. Just a really sudden, quick heart attack. What does sabotaging these things do? Where'd all these guys come from instantly? damage? I don't know, it doesn't seem to do much damage to them. I didn't finish destroying everything. Falcon sabotage and Endron's reinforcement entries. Reinforcements will be critically wounded if their entry has been sabotaged. Or, you know, it should just, like, prevent the doors from opening altogether. You think that would be, you know, a better idea? You go that way.
Smoke that thing!
So you saw the corpse?
There's an intruder in the area. Be careful. Make him hurt.
Go back in here. And grab some more crossbow bolts. No, I think it was only like 3 in here.
What? Please send reinforcements! Need additional units!
It is fun going berserk. Aw, I can destroy that. Let's destroy everything. The dude over there. It's probably our friend.
Where are we headed?
Tarker's Mill.
Washington State Forest.
We're too late. Endron is already here.
We'll rip that place.
What do we do?
Stop the truck.
No, that's what he does. What do I do?
What's even down there?
My home. Dusk, stay out of this.
Wait! Cahal!
Rodko! Rodko, they've cleared our northern line. They have an exo.
We'll take care of the wounded later. We have to stop them.
Let's go!
Move!
Guess not all those guys are werewolves.
Over there!
Levi still has his eye patch as a werewolf.
Right.
Ripley's got this.
Rotko.
Watch it be quick time events all of a sudden.
That.
Noise in the bag of weed.
Clever boy.
Clever boy.
Fall back!
Why did she open her cockpit thing?
Tell me, where's Adana? Don't worry, Cahal. Your daughter didn't fight this battle.
He's werewolf donger.
Riddled with silver. They'll take days to heal. But things would have been far worse if you hadn't stepped in.
I just did what I had to do. Nothing more.
I honestly never thought I'd see your face again. Why'd you come back, Cahal?
I heard that the cairn was going to be attacked. I was afraid for you. For Adana.
And how did you hear that?
I overheard Endron talking about it on my last job. I may have left Tarkov killed, but I never turned my back.
Thanks so much for the
just abandoned
support. Thanks so much for the subs.
5 years ago. Your cairn and your daughter have always needed you. I tried to tell you that.
Where is she, Rotko?
With Ava. Working undercover at the biggest Endron site in the Pacific.
Undercover.
Northwest. Best option available to us after the failure of her last mission.
Question about the mission.
Last mission? What do you mean?
You remember the old abandoned mine not far from here? Endron bought it and turned
Buff
it into
Boy
a
Simulator.
training center for their new recruits. I launched an attack to wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us.
Tank Girl?
When you saw the exo during the attack, she drove us back.
Tank Girl, you call her. I encountered her during my last mission. She was trying to buy silver bullets from an arms dealer. That's where I learned she was planning an attack on the cairn.
Major Grainer. That's the name her men give her. But to us, she's Tank Girl. And she leads Endron's troops with about as much grace. Their attack on the cairn was their first wave of revenge for our attack on the training center. We managed to repel them this time, but it's only a temporary victory. They might return at any moment. And Endron just keeps recruiting soldiers.
Then we've got to go back to the mine and destroy their training center. It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety. No matter how brief.
Go back? No. Not
I know,
until
right?
I'm well again. Then we can strike.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it on my own.
No. You're no longer a part of this pack. It's my responsibility.
And how long will it take for you to get better? Days? Weeks? If they return, the cairn will fall.
Huh. I'll think about it. Go pay your respects to your Fen and come back to me. Then we'll talk about the mine.
I know, right? I'm living in my persona. You know, just resting right next to a whole bunch of explosives seems safe. might want to get a railing. One little push.
My son. They killed my son.
He's lost a lot of blood. I don't know if he'll make it through the night. Has anyone told his wife yet?
She's gone. She bled out just before they shot him.
I don't know what lost. I don't think he lost a lot of blood. I think he lost all his blood. Though it looks more like blood is on top of him. Ready to keep the explosives? And grab a sniper rifle. Be a lot easier. Some flasks.
I'll make good use of that. I'll make good use of that.
Fill up my rage. Rodko. Adina has managed to get hired by Endron at the Tarker's Mill fracking site. As expected, her academic background allowed her to be selected by Endron. She'll allow us to learn more about the biofuel project. Working with those assholes isn't easy for her. I remained with her for a while to help her. I'll get back to you when I got something new.
This is only a few months old.
Only. What are we doing for skill points, by the way? I'm assuming they gave us that one skill point, like, for free, and eventually we'll get more naturally as part of the story. Diagnostic, no blood. He's pumping nothing but air. 80s Jerry. Given up waiting for my dad to return, he'll never come back, that's for sure now. He just abandoned me like he abandoned everyone. Rodko continues to try and train me, but I'm not interested. Being a Garou doesn't interest me. I don't see myself as one. I don't want to be like them. I want to follow in the path of my mom, be an undercover agent like her.
Following in her mother's footsteps.
So I'm assuming the mom was not a werewolf because she wasn't turning into a werewolf. I'm assuming, like, you know, when dude's about to kill her, she would have turned into a werewolf. So I guess 80's like half werewolf. How does that work? She just has really hairy legs. Training Rodko is putting me through is too hard. It's torture. Up at dawn, an hour's run with a bag of sand on my back, and strength exercises for 2 hours, followed by another 3 hours of combat training. At the slightest mistake, Rodko makes me start the exercise again. It's too hard. I don't want to do it anymore. This training is to create warriors, but there are other ways to be part of the fight for the Gaia. As Avia says, what counts today is information.
Millie used to say the same thing.
Inuyasha. Had an argument with Rodko. He didn't want to understand, but I'll never train with him again. It's over. Now Ava is teaching me. She shares all of her computing knowledge with me. She teaches me lessons from Mom about infiltration techniques, and her philosophy about the place that humans also have in our fight. Who would like me to go back to school? That's what I think I'll do. Probably like really small for you guys to read, by the way. It's tiny for me.
I've been so proud.
Number 12. Rodko came to talk to me. He's come around to seeing things my way. Spoke a lot about Mom, and Dad too, but I left. I never want to hear about him again. I've gone back to school. I'm going to study biology and chemistry. Everything that makes up Gaia originates from there. Eva's very happy.
That was 2 years ago now.
2 years? Wait, she went to school for 2 years and, like, got hired by... What's their face? What can I do with these things? They're glowing, but... can't interact with them. It's like some weird-ass statue things. Weird. Definitely feels like she'd be able to interact with those. Maybe. No. Oh wait. There is something weird. Oh, okay. It's like spirit points or something. Interesting. You get spirit points from like weird spots. Yeah, maybe there's a tutorial somewhere. I've just been kind of like walking around by myself here, exploring. Maybe there's a tutorial that sends us here and then gives us a tutorial about getting spirit points using that.
Hello, Cahal.
How'd she know it was us? Exactly, tutorials are for losers. Endron favors DES encryption and screening of its network. Possible to attack them with our current methods. Frequency analysis, social engineering, including more participants in the struggle. Humans have set up several networks of activists fighting against Endron. Creation of an activist movement mostly made up of humans, using their knowledge of infiltration and the physical capabilities of Garou. We discussed with Rodko.
Old notes from Ava, before she created Lambda Mankind.
Some detailed blueprints. Smell this, yeah. I'm assuming most of these people are werewolves.
How many did you lose?
But they're all Garou.
I'm glad you're back. And we lost a lot of good people today. We're lucky it wasn't worse.
Though with half our survivors wounded, another attack would be the end of us.
It's a lot of cables. Greetings, Cahal. We are proud to hear that you have become trusted second to the pack leader of Takar's Milcairn. We count on you to demonstrate the valor of our tribe to the packs of the American continent and to keep our traditions alive. Congratulations on the birth of your daughter. We are sure that she will become a Garou worthy to bear the name. Long days and pleasant nights. Your Fianna kin.
My Irish brethren. But that was a lifetime ago.
He's Irish. Am I liking this game so far? Boo. That's a good spike. I mean, it's okay. It's good to... It's fun to just hack and slash and murder everything. Great for murder simulators.
Hey, Cahal. It's good to see your face again.
Community went out of wolf form. But as he said that.
The cairn is in a bad way.
Dusk, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to keep clear. You really thought I'd leave you behind like that? You should know me better than that by now. Besides, looks like you need all the help you can get. I really don't want to lose my front row tickets to the Cahal show.
Thanks, Dusk.
Okay, yeah, no. Thanks sounds real weird coming out of you. Put that shit away.
Well, if you really want to help.
I'll go look after the injured. I rang the Weatherstormers and asked them to lend us a hand, too. Don't worry about me. You just do what you gotta do.
It's a doorway? Doorway into nothingness? It's just like a black wall. Let me pretend there's anything back here. It's just put a solid wall. No going there for you. At least now maybe we'll get a tutorial about the glowy things a bit. So it's kind of hard to miss that one on your way down. No? Not even? Was there a tutorial that I missed somewhere? Because it seems kind of like an important thing to tell you. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty good.
Good to see you made it through okay.
Thanks in no small part to you. I'm glad you came back, Cahal.
Lambda Mankind really helped us out too. We're lucky to have them with us.
Some big-ass roots. Let's create a tunnel and just have roots in the way, super conveniently. Rodko, I haven't much time to see you since Edina was born. I don't want you to feel as though I abandoned you, so I've taken some time to write to you. All has changed these last few months, my marriage to Cahal and the birth of Edina. And I know that your duties as pack leader take up a lot of your time, but I want you to know that I'm proud of what you're doing, for the pack, for Tarker Mill, and for our fight for Gaia's survival. If you ever want to talk about any of that, know that your little sister is there for you, Mila. I mean...
Edina was only a few days old when Ludmilla wrote this letter.
If she's the sister of that other wolf dude, maybe is it just the guys that turn to wolves? Like, so far the only people I've seen turn werewolf is this guy and the leader dude. You know, these other people were fighting as werewolves. Yeah, they're all part of the tribe. I don't know. Maybe you can only unlock your werewolf form with like a lot of training or something. Taming the wolf. Let me know, I got your letter. Read 10 stories. How many stories is there? At least 30. One of the 4 ultimate talents. Collect all the spirits. Yeah, that one seems to be very missable. Well, I guess we'll know if we collect all the ones in one area, we get this. I got your letter. I know that you have come and talked to me, but I understand. This sort of subject is not my specialty. Thanks for telling me that you're there for me. It's not always easy to take on the role of a pack leader. I've had to distance myself from everybody. It's the way it goes. But you are still my sister, and I'm happy to have you in my pack.
It's true. Rodko did change when he became pack leader.
Those bastards. Kitamona. How could they?
Silver. That's what killed her. They had 3 snipers trained on her. She never had a chance.
So much blood. You can totally walk through this. They really don't want you to keep your vision on while you move. As soon as you move, it's like it turns it off. So you either have to like keep spamming it. The fuck? That thing doesn't even exist in normal form, normal vision.
Magnus didn't even know how to fight. He was a spirit healer, a caretaker of children.
Endron doesn't show anyone mercy, and we won't either.
It's a big ass tree thing. The fuck? The big ass spear or something. Can I do anything here? I jump up into its crotch. Hey, Reg. How's it going? Strange. Unless maybe when we go there, we like automatically activate that because it kind of looks like it's looking at that spot there.
Keep an eye out. We may have pushed them back, but who knows what they're capable of. Rodko's counting on us.
Yep, spirit right here.
Ceres? But how? She was in the back, tending to the wounded.
It's all my fault. They had a sniper. I just couldn't take him at the time.
You guys picking up this one, you would like, it's like, oh, what the fuck is this thing? Camilla. I've never been comfortable with words, but I need to talk to you. We've been gone for a few months now. Cahal left as well, just after you. He left the pack. I told him to stay. His place was here. He didn't listen. He left Adina in my care. He thought it was dangerous for her. I'm trying to train your daughter to become the best Garou possible. I don't want to relive what happened, the day that damned black spiral dancer took you away from us. It's my fault. I should never have gone on that mission. I'll never forgive myself.
Rodko must have written this when he lost his sister.
Waiting on lunch? Nice. Did you get to go home? Nice. Seems like there'd be a path there. Gotta be something in here. What's that? Hello.
The worm's influence grows even stronger.
Okay. Don't know what that did. Hey, Tex. Technically, I'm not wearing any pants in werewolf form, and somehow I get it all back as soon as I switch forms. I don't know how that works. Must be part of my fur or something. Garou chronicles the worm. The worm is part of the Triad, the three forces that control the creation and destruction of the universe. It was once a force of balance, but now runs amok. Where its purpose was once to destroy the old to make for the new, it now heedlessly perverts and destroys all creations of the Triad and Gaia. Most Garou fight the manifestations of the worm tirelessly. However, one tribe is given the inducements of the corruptor. Once one of the proudest of the Garou tribes, the White Howlers, abandon their name and their valor, become Black Spiral Dancers, the Wolves of the Worm. Don't let the worm influence too much. It's very important. Don't let your worm guide your actions. Another one.
The forest shrinks a little more each day.
Nothing in here?
They killed Leandra? But she was pregnant.
They knew it too. The fuckers laughed about it as they did it.
What about Xander, her husband?
He saw it happen, and they shot him right after.
How dare they? Mostly from Russia, the Silver Fangs accord significant importance to the purity of their bloodline as well as their ancestors and traditions. Natural leaders, the Silver Fangs have for many years taken the roles of chief in Western packs. However, since their bloodline is weakened, the Silver Fangs have withdrawn into themselves. For those who now cross the Ural Mountains and lead the fight for the Gaia of the West. Despite the slow demise of their tribe, the Silver Fangs have kept their intrepid and heroic temperament, final testimony of their golden age.
Bold and heroic. That's Rodko to a T.
Said a bad word, I know, right? How dare they say bad words in this game? Garou chronicles Fianna. Natives of Ireland, the Fianna play a role as bards and guardians of tradition. As such, they are not just interested in their own history, but in the history of all tribes. In some ways, the Fianna consider themselves to be the guardians of all Garou culture. They glorify the war that all werewolves must fight, sing their thirst for celebration and recount, without equal, the legendary battles of the past.
Bards. Gotta be kidding.
No ladders for us. Can't do a ladder animation in this game. We can do a jump like this. Did I add one? I think maybe exclamation towers too. I'm not sure if that even works, but... Guess not. Didn't actually create the command. I gave it a name in the in the timer thing, but I guess it doesn't actually act as a command either. Oh well. Alright, I think I've explored everything I can explore for now.
Been many a year since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me that.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your protection. The Eater of Souls is fighting with all his might to take control of it. And he is winning.
I guess the command didn't get made.
Takes many forms, but the effects are always the same.
Playing Illusion of Gaia. It's a little different than Illusion of Gaia.
Help us fight back.
Cairn has changed.
Tucker's Mill looks nothing like it did when I left. Yet you still protected the forest with everything you had. Your strength, your aura. What happened to them?
As Gaia weakens, so too do I.
Yeah, I thought I created a command, Reg, but I guess it didn't actually create the command. It just made a timer, so...
They all suffer in kind.
It'll be after this game.
Eater of Souls tries to corrupt them.
But they're minor spirits.
They are every bit as important as you or I. But in my weakness, I must look on, powerless to act as they disappear. Which is why we need your help. You must help me to combat the worm, to protect the wild.
I came back to find my daughter. Have you seen her?
Madonna. A dear friend, and always respectful of nature. You fear for her safety, then? She, too, is fighting for Gaia, in her own way. But do not worry. You both walk the same path. You will find each other in time. To fight your battles, you will need power. Power I can provide by helping you develop your warrior gifts.
Thank you, Ethan.
You may find lost spirits during your travels. Return them to me, and I will be able to strengthen your natural abilities.
His greatest enemy is a match.
One last request before you depart. Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls and send them to me.
Those basically kind of hints at the
travel to the wild without being captured.
Finding those spirits.
I will if I can, but my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters. Gaia needs you.
No siree, I don't like siree. Alright. Motion is detected upon detection. Useful. Purchase a bow. 25,000 gold pieces? That's cheap. Yeah, I know, right? Stare into his soul. Oh, so you can reset skills? That's good to know. Alright, let's start bringing... Oh, there's another dude here.
Ceres, Gaia thanks you for your sacrifice. Now go. Ethan is waiting for you.
Leave the forest, Cahal. Drive out the worm.
Here's the 5th spirit. You got 5 spirits to find.
I hope Rodko's changed his mind. You deserve to rest at last, Magnus. Go to Ethan. He's waiting.
Ah, Cahal. It's good to see you, old friend. Take care of the cairn.
Or... what kind of aristocrat wears chainmail? That makes no sense. Imagine walking around town wearing a full suit of chainmail. Oh, that guy's got money. Not like, hey, look at that weirdo walking around town using holding a chainmail.
Kitmona, return to Ethan. The cairn is safe.
Thank you, Cahal. Take care of those who remain.
Oh no, we skipped 2. Can I just stay in that form? Let's keep the eyesight on. Oh, jeez. Save! Never. Stuck there for a second. How's there no spirit here? Fully expect there to be a spirit here. Yep. The most modern game of RPG Quest so far. 2021. Okay, I definitely missed some spirits somewhere. Missing 2 spirits. An Amazonian babe with an Australian accent is going to pick you up and call her a little Joey. That sounds like a really weird fetish, Tex. Where are these 2 other spirits? One up here. I picked up this one. Got that one. There's none down here. Is there one in here? Yeah, we did pick one up here. But I did this before doing the quest, so I'm assuming that wasn't an actual spirit. Didn't miss my chance because I picked up those 2 other spirits before they gave us the quest to do it, maybe? Yeah, the games are it's ready for a new vote. Once this game ends, I'll be picking 5 new games. This is the fast forward poll, so after this game, we'll choose 5 new ones, and yes, there was 2 spirits I did pick up before talking to Yfen, so I'm wondering if that are those 2 other spirits. Can I, like, is there any way of tracking? No. I'm sure I should have seen at least one more at this point. Okay, Australia has no kangaroos and koalas. It is not. Yeah, I think I soft-locked myself in that side quest. Hopefully that doesn't give me some extra bonus points that I'm missing out on. That or they're further on after I talk to the other dude. Well, funny you should say that. After this game, I'm going back to an Atari Jaguar game. Going back to Towers 2 on the Atari Jaguar, which is a game I had to like put on a semi-permanent hold because Jaguar emulation wasn't good enough to run it, and now it is. So yeah, I'll be going to back to that after this game. All right, well, I checked everywhere. I'm super surprised this guy doesn't have a spirit, though. He wasn't important enough to have a spirit.
I went to see Fen. He's gotten so weak. Please, Rodko, let me help you. Let me deal with this training center.
Why is it that you care now, Cahal? We were so easy to ignore when we went right in front of you. What? You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given in to rage and killed one of our kin, Rodko.
Yes, it is.
I can't take the risk of doing it again.
You already know I disagree. Nonetheless, we are united by those we mourn. So I'll accept your help.
Tell me about Eva. How's she doing?
When you went into exile, she succeeded you as my lieutenant. She was ready and willing, but it was hardly a smooth transition. I was forced to make some concessions.
I can imagine. There are a lot of humans in the cairn. A lot more than when I was here.
Ava's lamb to mankind.
I'd heard about her group of activists. They're actually getting a lot of attention at the moment. Not sure if that's the best thing for the pack.
That's what I thought too, at first.
How so?
For the longest time, I never trusted humans. But then I saw how they fought, how they stood strong for what they believed in. I saw their potential. Even I had to admit that Ava was right. The humans have been stalwart allies in our fight for Gaia. And now you've seen firsthand what Endron is doing to us. Our ranks grow thinner every year.
Hey, Morty.
Humans
I'll see you later.
aren't afraid to put their lives on the line for their planet. What more could I ask for?
His education.
Tell me about Adana. Have you trained her?
Just as I promised you. I made her into a warrior. I I taught her everything she needed to fight, to defend herself, so that we wouldn't see a repeat of the tragedy that befell Ludmilla.
Yeah, I'll be taking like a break around 4:30 or so. I got something I need to do, so it's gonna be like an hour break or so. But I will be back later once I get there. Dina's first change.
Has she gone through her first change yet?
Not yet. And despite all my training, she never showed much inclination toward the wild side of things. She preferred to spend her time with Ava, studying humans, technology, and infiltration.
To walk in Ludmilla's footsteps.
That's right. And though it's not my way of doing things, it certainly paid off. She has proved to be an exceptional spy. Rest assured, though, Donna's just as much Garou as you or me. Her first change will come in time, no matter what path she chooses to take.
I'm guessing that's why Ludmilla didn't turn into a werewolf, so I guess there's multiple forms. First change, I'm assuming, is turning into a wolf, and then second change is probably turning into a werewolf. A big buff dude. Like, watch your French poodles.
Tell me about Adana. Have you trained her?
Just as I promised, taught her
You say that, but she's working undercover inside Endron's walls. That doesn't sound like your kind of training.
Donna decided that she could best aid our struggle through more covert means. It took me some time to come around, but she was right. She's a talented infiltrator, just like her mother.
How's it going, Game by Design?
Donna's just as much
How's the arm?
as you or me. Her first change will come in time, no matter what path she chooses to take.
Did you fix your Drobo unit? More mobile? That's good. It's always a plus.
So what can you tell me about this so-called training center?
Ava managed to get a hold of the mine blueprints to help us prepare for our previous attack. The site's weak point is its power supply. They apparently haven't had the time to give it a proper upgrade. The whole thing is powered by one big propane tank, just like it was when it was a mine.
I see. So if I blow up the tank, the whole mine will cave in, taking the training center with it. Then we'll need explosives.
$200 piece of software.
And come back
Wow.
empty-handed.
I'm aware.
Cheaper than the new unit, I guess.
Dusk, right? Gave me the explosives you two stole. We've still got a problem, though. You don't know the layout of the site, and I'm too injured to go with you. Huh. I don't like touching the stuff, but I suppose I'll use Ava's radio equipment to guide you. It should do the trick.
Perfect. So we'll stay in radio contact.
Quite a copy, yeah.
Explosives.
Always important, I guess.
Good luck, Cahal.
How much does an 18 terabyte drive go for nowadays? That can't be cheap. $100, yeah. Sounds about right. Still sucks there's two spears I can't find. And spirits here. No. Yeah, I'm sure it was those two other ones I picked up and somehow like locked me out of that side quest because I picked them up before they told me to. Which is weird because the other ones weren't, as far as I could tell, the other ones weren't visible either before I picked up that quest.
Dusk, my friend, I owe you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a modern enough game. Maybe it's like past, you know, maybe where we're going now, there's gonna be like a a door that was locked before, and now we can get through it, and then they're on the other side. Something like that. Unless they're like in really weird spots. So we talked to this guy. Oh no, it was this spirit here that we found. This guy doesn't even have a spirit. I guess he's human, so it's only the werewolf boys that get spirits, I guess. Yeah, it could be. Like, the ones I had found weren't near corpses, so... There was one here. Forget where this one was. I think it might have been this one here, maybe. Anyway, there's no other ones here. Sylvania on MSX. How was that game? What kind of game is it?
Go, Fianna warrior, and survive.
There's a bunch of corpses here. Okay, so there we go. So there was some past the gate. You gotta be a really specific spot.
Leandra, be at peace. I will protect the cairn. Go to Efen.
Of course, Cahal. I'm glad I got to see you. One last time.
Yeah, bump combat, yeah. I guess that was the thing back then. Who needs buttons? Just bump into everything.
Iron Wind, your struggle is over. Efen is waiting for you.
Cahal, keep fighting. Protect the cairn for me.
Go back to Efen, sure. It's an idea, and we don't do it anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's not like those. It's not like the systems that we're on didn't have buttons back in the day. So I never understood that. Like, hey, this is on a PC system with a full keyboard. Yeah, let's just not use buttons to attack. I mean, it definitely sped up the combat. You make it like super fast and not have to worry about pressing, you know, attack buttons constantly. He plays a pink-haired night girl, wants to find a cure for her mom's disease. Somehow means conquering evil. Yep, pretty much.
Thank you, Cahal, for returning your Garou kid to my side. Their souls are now at peace. Now go, fight the worm and all who serve it.
Spirit points. Warrior of Gaia. Did all the side missions to help Gaia. That's it? That was all the side missions? Like literally one? Not much of a side mission. 2 points for this. Choices. SD Snatcher. Super deformed Snatcher. It's just Snatcher with like really weird character models. You made what you call a noodle dish made with 108 different spices. Chop suikuden. Chop suikuden. Boo. Snatcher RPG games SC models. Strange. Sounds very odd.
They're currently recruiting at their training center.
Then, perhaps I need to enlist.
Is there anything else over here? I'm assuming we just have to like we just like walk up to these guys. Like doo 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 doo. Hominid area. Some areas Cahal can walk free around undetected in his hominid form. How do we know if it's the hominid area? Sup? No takedowns.
Motto around here? The cost of the fine is always less than the cost of compliance.
Bingo. Won't see that one in their ads.
Woo. Yeah, I mean, it's let's be fair. It's an action. It's an action game with some like RPG, like standard RPG skill system mechanics with spirit points and that. I mean, it's barely an RPG, but you know, it was on the list. It looked RPG enough when I added it to the list. It's too late now and to take it off the list. It's probably gonna be short, so whatever. It's different. Different's always good. Where's this guy going? I was just exploring. He's just randomly waltzing over to the cliff. Again, maybe I shouldn't jump today.
You see the kit they're supplying people with? Must be worth a fortune.
Tell me about it. I mean, pump-action rifles with holographic sights? Even the army doesn't have that shit yet.
Oop, spirit. Now, so far it seems like the spirit points you're only getting by fighting the spirits. Like, you don't get from combat. I mean, there's skills, but there's no stats. You're basically leveling up by finding those spirits. It's a collectible thing more than anything. I mean, I guess you can do combat like stealthy or, you know, hack and slash, however you want. So at least it gives you that option without forcing you to basically go and kill everything, because you don't get experience from killing everything. Oops.
I got eyes on weapons ready.
Press the wrong button. Wrong button. Yeah, this is World of Darkness, so
Even the army doesn't have that shit yet.
yeah, it's kind of weird. Friendly werewolves or hippies?
You here to enlist?
Yeah. Hear you've been having some trouble lately.
You hear correctly. We were attacked a few days ago. We pushed them back, but let's just say we're a little understaffed right now.
What's in this training program of yours anyway?
That's classified. But those who survive their training become real killing machines. With real thick wallets, too. What do you say? You interested?
As long as I don't fight sparkling vampires.
Absolutely. That's the spirit. Did you register on our website?
Website.
No, I prefer to do things in person.
Can't say I blame you. What's your name?
Cahal Phil.
Cahal Philin. Hell of a name. There you go. You're on the list. All right, then. Go report to the instructor for testing. He's in the warehouse. Oh, and one last thing. Looking at you, it's pretty obvious you've done some time. Try not to mention that. The instructor hates ex-cons. This way. Control, I've got a candidate for you.
So many dudes.
Welcome. If you're looking to sign up, you have to talk to the instructor. Head over to that building in the courtyard.
Snap his neck.
If you're selected for our sniper training program, you'll be given one of these.
Can I get a sniper rifle?
Rifles with computer-assisted sights. The laser will lock to the target, and the rifle will adjust your aim automatically. All Endron snipers are equipped with helmets that interface with this system. That means your rifle will see what you see and compensate for any human error.
I'm assuming sniper rifles must be like that nowadays. I mean, the army must have some sniper rifles that auto-compensates.
If you're tough enough, you might just get yourself assigned to the assault regiment, which means you get to use one of these babies. A state-of-the-art pump-action rifle with a holographic sight. And that's not all. Everyone in the assault regiment is fully equipped with highly protective armor plating. Put that on, and you could take on a tiger barehanded and walk away without a scratch.
Great comp, yeah. Gotta be some really fancy sniper rifles. Nice. 4 spirit points, that was a big one. Heart of Fury. Let's work on Agile stance. Don't mind me just climbing on boxes. I do this normally. Really not suspicious in any way. The teaching cap. We should have a screen with a dot that aims at it automatically and fires the one lined up.
Caught one of Endron's new ads on TV last night. They've even got a brand new slogan. Greener action serving the biosphere.
Damn. There's nothing they won't greenwash, huh?
Tell me about it. Couldn't be further away from their actual motto.
This game isn't terrible. It's fun hack and slash murder simulation.
Looks like we've got a whole lot of new recruits.
Sure, but most of them look too soft to be useful. Well, at least until our medics get to them. They'll be soldiers yet.
Medics. I'm full of drugs. Don't mind me.
Hey, you don't look like you've got clearance to wander around here. Now beat it before I lose my temper.
Fine.
The last batch of recruits should be finishing their training soon.
Just in time for Major Grainer to launch an attack.
Fine. I wasn't doing all that training just for my health.
What's she doing here? Just hanging out in the corner for no apparent reason. Just chilling out by the barrels full of fumes. Record brainwave patterns, professional, highly proficient in the test. And use a cap simulates the active areas in the pro. What the fuck? That sounds science fiction. That was weird. Wow. Kind of scary. Endron. It totally seems legitimate here. That's crazy.
I'm here to be recruited.
You? How'd you make it through the physical without breaking a hip? All right, Gramps. Let me just find you on the list here.
This contains my name.
I signed up at the entrance. Cahal Fianna.
Ah, right. Here you are. Now let's get down to business. You ready for the interview?
I'm ready.
Let's start with a technical question then. Our assault troops are equipped with a new type of pump-action rifle. What kind of sight is it equipped with?
Holographic.
A holographic sight.
That's right. Let's talk Endron now. The company has an internal motto for those in the know. Can you tell me what it is?
Rather pay the fine than follow the laws. Greener action that serves the biosphere.
Greener action serving the biosphere.
Look around, you dumbass. Do you think Endron gives a shit about going green? That's just the swill we serve the masses. Okay, enough of this paper-pushing bullshit. I know a combat vet when I see one. Welcome to Endron's training program. Head over to the waiting room. Someone will come get you new recruits in a few minutes.
Understood.
I failed the interview. It's like this guy is not a smart one. He's all action. Remember I changed to werewolf like outside of view. Would they know? Really not.
So you managed to get through their test just like that. Well done. They want to make you wait. We don't have time for that. You should see a command post overlooking the waiting room. You'll have a computer inside and a service door leading into the mine. That computer will allow you to open the service door and cut communications with the lower floor. And the people
yeah, I know, right?
won't know what's going on in the training center.
Why does this think like my dog all of a sudden? What if we just wait for the interview?
Here. Our training center is in the middle of an old mine. One of our officers should come by to escort you soon.
I'm curious if we could just wait. Just like in... Was it in, Far Cry there? If you wait the 15 minutes. Apparently these are twins. Good job, interview simulator. Alright, now I'm assuming we're not supposed to be back here, so stealth all the way now. Gotta look around every nook and cranny to make sure I don't miss any spirits, too. But we haven't found all the spirits in this mission, because we didn't get a, we didn't get... There's a trophy to find them all in one mission.
That should give you access to their database. Add my name to the list.
Done.
Okay, I guess if you somehow got in through different means, this would be a way to add the name to the list. Or, you know, murdered everybody in the courtyard. I think I got all the spirits that I could find anyways. Any spirits inside the garbage? I know, right? Save up. Nighty night. Your dog can't math either. How's it going, Zero for Death? Werewolf would be 100% being vampire. Imagine being able to talk to your dogs. Yeah. Today got limited by bullets. The blaster bolts. Gore. I am a werewolf.
What was that, huh?
Almost got caught there. I'm a werewolf who jumps really high. You only go to werewolf form when you when you get caught. But no, this is like sneaking form. Then you go like murder simulator as soon as you get caught. You think that would attract them? Did not work. Come on. Just a little. There. How's the stealth? It's not bad.
We've got company here.
No. Murder time. Woof. I almost did it stealth. And then the last dude. I know, right? So many trophies. The trophies. Trophies. Raid the fracking site. Yep, murder spree rock music time. Like, why would you even want to go stealth in this? It's all about, like, just murdering everything. Why go stealth? Like, you can do stealth, or you can just go murder everything. More fun. Guarantee there's a trophy to, like, go through the game without getting caught once. I must have missed a spirit because I didn't get a trophy for catching all the spirits, so... Oh well. I know, right?
I'm in the mine. The propane tank's at the center of the site. There should be a service door that leads there.
Well, I mean, you get some tough enemies if you, you potentially get some, like, really nasty enemies coming after you if you're not stealthing, so...
Major Grainer's offering.
Cross your fingers, we're going to be part of the team for the next attack.
There's a spirit over there. Out of the way. This guy's so dead.
Over here! Send we have a security breach.
Dispatch, we got trouble.
Ready to get rowdy.
Oh, smash! Stealth, what's that? Well, we almost made it. Kind of destroyed the place a little bit. Yeah, I guarantee there's a trophy. I haven't checked the trophies too much there, but I'm 100% there's a guarantee. There's a trophy for getting through the game without stealth. Probably like a really low percentage, or without stealth, without getting caught. I know, right? Only the people in this area notice me, and then nobody else is ever going to know that we're around. I think the communication doesn't go too far in this game. So did you guys hear there was a werewolf in the entrance? Yeah, they must have stopped him because nobody answered our calls when asking if he's dead yet. So much choice. They're all the same. You can have coffee, or coffee, or you can have Tollies, or you can have Tollies or Tollies. How's the choice? Books. What books are we going to read here? Red Zed, Road to Ruin, Human Anatomy. This some Human Anatomy books, just for the hell of it. Anatomy 101. Training and... Can't quite read the second one. And... Analysis on... What's that? On worlds? The human mind, human anatomy, medical practices, analysis on healthcare. So many books. Yeah, I know, right? Why would you need to stealth as Wolverine? Just go around and slice everything that's... That's a good thing none of these guys... Ooh. This'll be fun. Get to kill all the recruits.
Flabby disappointment into a hardened killer. Once your training is over, you'll be outfitted with the best equipment that money can buy. Before you begin, you'll be given a checkup by our medical staff. During this comprehensive checkup, the serum will heighten your reflexes, increase your pain tolerance, and make...
What? Loose wolf!
Smashing time. So fun. I know, right? Smash. Oh, we missed the spot. Can't you just pick up this shit? Good thing nobody picked this thing up to attack me. You all look tired, let's do some stretches. You know. Shooting gallery. Those look like big guns for that short of a range. No, it's the camera. Camera's broken. Still some dudes around here? Oh, I see a mech. Don't worry, it's quick dissolving red paint. Story. Summary of the data collected on the evolution of recruits after injection must be sent to Division 2 as soon as the treatment of the last batch of recruits comes to an end. Send all materials needed and inventory of the stocks of the compound used for the injections in order to raise a new order for our site. Blood tests, behavioral reports, physical evaluations of patients. If they're turning them all into werewolf boys.
I see the tank.
You're going to have to cut through the medical sector to get there.
Make it propane. Can we just, like, I don't know, shoot a bullet through that? Yeah, a sniper rifle will come in really handy right now. I remember people watching a TED Talk, occasionally having to dodge them, the speakers telling them to turn around and do stretches, yeah. That was the best part of Metal Gear Solid. It was awesome.
They're injecting something into their recruits.
We're aware.
Seems like a really complicated machine.
We've been trying for weeks to figure out just what's in that serum of theirs.
Seems like really over-engineered. Like, sure, he'll turn into a werewolf, but this seems way too over-engineered.
How long will it be before our latest batch of recruits is trained?
2 months for most of them. Less for the ones who react well to the serum.
Excellent. I'll communicate that to Major Brainer when she returns.
You got that weird, like, aura around them. Spirit points. Alright. What do we want here? Let's try to get this thing eventually. It does. Any more spirits around here? One there. Hey, the soldier was there 5 seconds ago. Where'd he go? I don't know. Let's ignore him.
So the injections have something to do with the worm.
We think so, but we can't prove it yet. That's one of the things
I think I'd be able to spot me.
are investigating.
Totally be able to spot me. Injecting the worm. Who left the phone off the hook? Wait, it's 2 phones. Why is there 2 phones?
Hello there.
I want to go pick up some of these guns. Training Unit 228, 321, Training 7, Instructor J. Berman, Server L. Scottfields, 40th Session. Last injections made the day preceding training seems to be bearing fruit. Numerous elements are showing a large increase in physical capacities. The attached dock for biometric readings and pre-post session blood test data. Incidents. ID RVF 13 seems to be having problems assimilating the compound. Dropping blood pressure, cardiac arrhythmia, tension loss. Adoption injections to be envisioned. Send files to Division 2 for analysis. Skull and Bones delayed for another year. Well, every game wants to outdo Duke Nukem Forever. Jump, jump, jump. Exactly. It's super important.
Lots of it. The smell's overwhelming.
You must be in their armory. The propane tank's downstairs from you.
You know, we could just take a gun and shoot straight down. Seems like a good idea. We're totally not going to be attacked right now. Seems like a really odd, like, really open, lots of wasted space armory. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't just use this big-ass open room with, like, tons of space between the places to hold, like, I don't know, 5 guns on the fucking rack, 4 guns on a rack. It's like, how much space can we waste? All of it. Time to fight our first mech.
Alert! All personnel. The security at this installation has been compromised. This site is under lockdown. Evacuate immediately.
Oh, rip that thing.
We need additional
I screwed every single one of these. You get to die. Destroy the silver.
I hate exos.
Game is fun. get to murder everything. Star Citizens, New Mean, not Duke Nukem, yeah. Yeah, as long as you get, like, companies that actually, you know, are showing progress on their games versus, like, hey, you know, you just gave us, like, $1 million, let's just go silent for the next 5 years. Like, oh, whoops, we spent all the money. Sorry, guys. This guy in the Twilight series. It's a fantastic idea.
I made it to the propane tank, but there's a soldier guarding it. He's more monster than man, though. Just muscles stacked on muscles.
One of their elite soldiers. One way or
Has he
another,
looked in a mirror?
you're gonna have to deal with him.
Spirit. Digital tech, yeah. You never will see it, yeah.
Security's detected an intruder. He's not going anywhere now that we've got the site locked down. Stay on
Uh-huh.
guard and put a bullet in.
Some shitty security, by the way.
What was that? Put it down! Going loud!
Should have picked another job.
Ow! We have a security breach!
Where'd that guy come from? Murder time! Fun times.
Now to set the explosives.
Unreal Engine, yeah. Actually play for an engine. Was it, which engine was it that it's basically free to use, but then you have to pay like royalties or whatever? Is it Unreal Engine? Yeah, Unreal, yeah. Obviously, like, in the end, if your game is super successful, you're going to be paying a lot more for the engine than you would have paid otherwise, but... Pay for it once your game makes over $1 million, gotcha. Or if your game already made $1 million before you even started using it, does that count?
There we go. The explosives are in place.
Time for you to get out of there.
Also learn don't sue Epic, yeah. Cost of Unreal is nothing compared to the cost savings it provides, exactly. I mean, it makes game design way easier compared to try to make something from scratch yourself. Another mech over there. Documentation is kind of bad. You would think it would be like super documented at this point. Garou. Bill made Launch Odyssey had huge problems because they couldn't read the Unreal manual. Wow. Fancy ray tracing that just disappears if you turn the camera too much. Like, now you see it, now you don't. Now you see it, now you don't. Screen space, yeah. I doubt this uses any sort of the PS5's ray tracing systems in any way.
Snipers, take your posts. The rest of you clear this room. Leave no stone unturned. The intruder's still in the center. Find him. Dispatch, I'm gonna check something.
Hello? Heads up, people!
Weapons ready! Smoke that
Dispatch,
on
we'll
alert!
Oh god. Maybe they're immune to grenades.
It's a bloodbath!
destroy everything. Sorry. God damn it. Get away. Can't get away. No. Because stealth is fun. See, I got murdered when I didn't stealth. What time is it? Alright, about half an hour there. I'm gonna head off for about an hour. Something I need to do. Right, we got this.
Snipers, take your posts. The rest of you clear this room. Leave no stone unturned. The intruder's still in the center. Find him.
Pure stealth. As I stand right next to the fucking camera. Should have hit the body.
Going loud.
Are you expecting me to beat this game today? I don't even know how long this game is. Yeah, you don't want to know. You really don't. It's close.
Shit! Intruder sighted! Guns up!
No. Frenzy mode can take down those mechs really fast. 8 to 9 hours, yeah, I believe it. Stealth. We need stealth. I need to go back to werewolf form so I can break the rest of this stuff. I need to destroy everything. Yeah, what's going on with Twitch? Anybody else's Twitch chat going offline and online? Not yours? It's weird because Chatties is connected, but my like dashboard one is still trying to connect to chat. It's weird. One of those, maybe it's my laptop. Could be my Wi-Fi. Now that we destroyed everything, let's turn off the cameras. Laptop. Do we even know how to use laptops? Major Greener. The first contingents of elite troops will finish their training on the forecasted date. Results are positive. Their physical appearance is far above the norm. However, those that survive the program lose mobility. He's sending a report on this matter to the prison lab scientists so the program can be improved. He'll be sending you a unit of elite soldiers in coming weeks. General Command wants you to know that they expect a weekly report on them.
This is about those big bastards.
The big bastards. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the intro mission there, where our wife got killed, we kind of flew into a rage and we weren't able to get out of it. So it's basically like Hulk smash, right? So once we go into a rage, we kind of like black out. We just kind of go like in a pure just murder everything spree. So friend and foe are both in trouble.
You should see air vents running along the top of the walls in some rooms. When the ventilation system isn't running, those ducts will lead you straight outside.
Those fins are going through the model right now. Don't make us look up at your shitty models where you have fins going through the actual geometry, guys. Let's point out our flaws. Major Grenier, the first contingents of elite troops finish their training on the forecasted date. Results are positive. Their physical performance is far above the norm. However, those that survive the program lose mobility. She'll be sending a report on this matter to the prison lab scientists. The program can be improved. She'll be sending you a unit of elite soldiers in coming weeks. General Command wants you to know that they expect a weekly report on them. Yeah, but they literally, like... So you'll notice on the side of the, on the side of the room, there's some air vents. You look up and you literally just see these things clipping through the geometry. It's like, yeah, you guys might want to improve that before you tell people to look up there. I mean, it's literally just clipping right through it. They didn't even try. Oh no, wet floor, we're gonna smell like wet dog now. Fancy reflections, screen space illusion. Oh. Spirit. You can tell that their manpower is extremely strained. Well, we were outside at the beginning. We were in like some we're in a fancy, like, forest thing. We went indoors because, you know, kind of makes sense that these guys that are anti-environment are inside of these big underground bunker laboratory things. But yeah, it's part of it is to make it, you know, easier to design and all that shit. It's pretty standard. Bunch of dudes. See a plant. Yeah. Murdered everybody. I would just stand by and look. What else would I do? Yeah, plant. A random plant just on the ground for no apparent reason. Just in case. It's a shitty camera, by the way. Got a very narrow scope of vision.
What's the latest on the program?
The flamethrower exos have just cleared testing. Just got the
Flamethrowers.
Good. Keep it up.
Don't mind me. I'm never gonna do a takedown on a mech. Yeah, I think it's my laptop. I think it's my Wi-Fi. It's just conking out. I love how the mech was like totally broken. Now it's just like, all right, it's perfectly fine. Do 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 do. Don't mind me. Can't catch me. Wolf.
I'll gut you like a dog.
I thought those guys are immune to their own grenades. Must be anti werewolf grenades that don't harm humans. Nope, cleared out the lab.
I'm almost at the control room.
Steel yourself. Cutting the ventilation won't go unnoticed.
This stuff doesn't even glow anymore. I guess you just have to know that there's a plant. Use your vision. It's probably a spirit. Weird. Whiskey. Defibrillator, blah, words. 3402-4590 125127. So many numbers. Found all the devs pin numbers. think I take that clipboard from, by the way. Supernatural embodiments of the world. Well, yeah, well, especially for the wild, right? I mean, there's spirits of the wild in the plants. Ooch. Nothing to read. Just in case it causes a battle to come.
Ventilation system's down.
That was fun.
Your path is clear.
Figured there'd be a fight. I'm gonna say, I bet you there's something hiding behind me. Sure enough. Fianna unleashes multiple rotary and unstoppable attacks. That sounds fun. Elder. That's some Elder Scrolls. So look, now that you're close, the blades are like in proper position. Before they were clipping through those metal brackets. You had them in the wrong position.
Good news. Ava's just arrived back at the cairn and brought your daughter with her.
Hidana.
Whee! Boom! Nice training facility, hooray!
I imagine you'd like to see your daughter before anything else. She'll be in Ava's quarters, I'm sure.
Right, well, it's a good time to pause the timer there. So yeah, I'll be off for about an hour or so. an hour and a half, and then I'll be back later. And we'll continue the story. I don't know how big this game is and like how many different areas there are, but we shall be back. So let's see, who can we raid up there that's still online for the next hour? Let's see who's online. Whoops. I got Duke on. Duke Donuts will raid up Duke. We'll go from there. So I'll be back, let's say around 5 o'clock. I'll probably be back on. We shall continue some werewolf slashing dice, and so see you guys soon. Bye for now, guys.